It was supposed to be a birthday trip. 5 of us, me, my brother Danny, his girlfriend Brooke, my best friend Kyle, and Sarah, the quiet one, drove deep into the Appalachian backcountry for a whitewater rafting weekend we found on Reddit. It looked sketchy, yeah, but we were broke and thrill-seeking. They called it the Devil's Fork. Rated Class 5 rapids. No cell service, no ranger stations, no tourists, just us and the river. The guide was this wiry old man named Clyde, with more beard than face. He grunted more than he spoke. His canoe was duct taped together. Still, we laughed it off. Took a selfie with him like he was some cryptid. Kyle joked, "Hope he doesn't feed us to the river." Clyde didn't laugh. We launched mid-morning. Trees arched over the water like watching figures. The air smelled like wet moss and bones. The first rapid hit fast and hard, icy, violent water. Brooke screamed, lost her paddle. Danny nearly went under, but we made it through, soaked, shaken, but alive. That's when we noticed. We weren't alone. On the ridge above us, by the trees, someone was watching. Not a hiker, not a ranger, not even quite human. A figure with a sunken face and hunched shoulders, long limbs, naked except for what looked like leather straps across their chest. Kyle yelled up, but the figure didn't move. Then we hit the second rapid, and everything went to hell. The raft slammed into a submerged rock. Brooke flew out first, then Danny, then me. Cold, crushing, screaming. I surfaced just in time to see the raft spin and disappear around a bend, Kyle clinging to it. Sarah was gone. We regrouped on the riverbank. No sign of Sarah, no sign of Clyde, just blood on a rock, not hers, his. We hiked inland, thinking maybe she swam to shore, but we found something else. Cabins, half sunk into the hillside like tumors, built from rotting logs and animal bones, smelled like death and ammonia. Danny tried the door. It creaked open on its own. Inside, meat hooks, a wall of hair, a baby doll, nailed to the ceiling with human teeth for eyes. Brooke threw up. Kyle found Sarah's shoe. There was blood inside it. Then we heard the whistling, high, off-key, echoing through the trees. It circled us. We ran. We ran through thorns and branches and bone totems until we reached the river again. The raft was there, upright, tied to a tree. No one else, but inside it, a face, flayed, stitched to the seat. It was Clyde's. Danny said we had to keep going. We pushed off. No paddles, just the current. The river grew too quiet. No birds, no bugs. Then came the screaming. Brooke pulled under, not by the water, by hands. Hands with too many fingers, bone white, leathery. She never came up again. They were waiting around the next bend, 6 of them, all malformed, barefoot, smiling with gums, not teeth. They had Sarah. She was still breathing. They dragged her up the rocks like she weighed nothing. One reached toward us. He wore a necklace of molars. Danny grabbed a broken oar, screamed something I'll never forget. "Take me instead!" They did. I don't know how I made it back to shore. I walked, for days, found a dirt road, flagged down a trucker, didn't speak for a week. Kyle was never found. Sarah, Brooke, Danny, all gone. No cabins on the maps, no river guide named Clyde, just a stretch of river they now call off-limits. Locals say the hills were cleared for mining decades ago, but something stayed behind. Something that feeds and whistles. If you ever see a trip online for the Devil's Fork, delete the ad, burn the map, and whatever you do, don't go in the water. They're still hungry.